I've seen so many horror stories of shops doing stuff that just are wrong. I mean, they'll put brake lines in places where they shouldn't go, not remove the old stuff. You know, guys not doing a good job bleeding out a brake system, not cleaning underneath the car. You know, if we work on your vehicle in a spot, we're gonna clean it when we're done. It's gonna look like new. I mean, it's the right thing to do. So I mean, it's really hard for me to be okay with people not caring about people's vehicles because that's how you get to work. You're going around with your family, you know, you've got your kids in the back seat. You're counting on that vehicle to get you where you're supposed to go safely. Some shops, there's just horror stories going in. It's not warm, it's not welcoming, it's not comfortable, it smells. You know, the bathroom looks like it's from a gas station. Our lobby is as homey as we could make it, as comfortable and as clean as we could possibly have it be. So if you do need to hang out while we work on your vehicle, it's in a comfortable environment. There's so many things I've seen that I don't like in the industry and taking care of people. And we've really needed to address some of that stuff, and the best way for us to address some of that is to open up a shop. My family's been in the automotive business since the very beginning. We had one of the first tow trucks in Grand Rapids back in the 20s. Each generation has had shops. Ever since I was a little kid, I started being in shops when I was 8. You know, took my first engine apart when I was 10. Redid my first truck when I was 12. When I was a little kid, when we'd go to the station, my grandpa had a old Caprice with a big block in it, and he'd do burnouts, race people. We'd go for ice cream. It was like the best day ever.
In the middle of that first snowstorm, brakes completely fell off my snow truck. It was honestly surprising how fast Brad got me out of here. I called him at 7 a.m. and by 12, I was back on the road, got all my contracts done that day. Any other place I called, it was, you know, drop it off, we'll get back to you. You know, I can't do that. I won't go anywhere else now.
The guys in the shop have always taken me for a ride in my car after it's fixed to show me how fixed it is. And that's really important for a guy who doesn't understand cars. Other shops have just said, yep, it's fixed, here you go. And then a couple weeks later, it's like it's making the same noise again, where Ridgeview has always told me, you're not gonna get your car back unless it's right, and I'm gonna make it right. And that's huge for me. It's always been right when I get it back from Ridgeview. I live 30 minutes away from here, and it's that important to me to have my vehicles done the correct way.
I'd come to Ridgeview a couple of times before, but I was like the mechanic dabbler. I went wherever it was close, whatever somebody else recommended. My car wouldn't start in my driveway, and they helped me not just fix it, but they helped arrange the tow, pick it up from my house, gave me a completely fair price. I'd called around a couple other places. I've never had an issue with it since, and I will absolutely not go anywhere else. This is one of the few places that I feel like I can go to that I trust the people, not only for their ability and the tools and the things that they have, but also the guys here are really helpful. They understand how stressful it is to not understand why your car isn't working, and they're incredibly patient.
We don't want to necessarily be the biggest, we want to be the best. That is our number one focus driving us forward, is we want to sleep good when we go home. We want to know that we did good for our community and that we've made people's lives a little bit better because of the service we provide.